Hi, I'm Whitney at the Homeschool Classroom. I made a resource that will hopefully help you teach the importance of punctuation to your kiddos. So what I like to do is hand out this document, ask the kids if anybody wants to read it, and when they start to read it, they realize just how difficult it is because it's one big long sentence. I either have no punctuation at the end or maybe a period at the end, and they're excited to start to read it, and then they realize just how challenging it is. So we go back to the beginning and I talk about how we want to put some punctuation after each complete thought. So for example, if it says, "I love the fall, it is very fun to play in the leaves," then I would start reading at the beginning and say, "I love the fall." Does that sound like a complete thought to you? Does that sound like, a whole idea? And the kids are like, "Oh yeah." Say, "Okay, we're going to put a period there. And then we're going to capitalize the first letter of the next sentence and go to the end of a next complete idea." So I like the fall, period, capitalize. I like to jump in the leaves, period. And there are multiple sentences, so you're going to do that throughout the whole paragraph, but it kind of gives them, a place to think about, is this a whole idea? Because in some of the examples, there are fragments. Maybe they have a place where we'll put a comma. So I might have written, "I enjoy building robots," in one of them, and then put later in it, "If I could make my own robot, I would have it do my homework." So when we get to that section, and I said, "Hey, what if I walked up to you and I said, if I could build my own robot," and just stop talking, you would be waiting there and saying, "If you would build your own robot, what?" Like, that's not a whole idea. We need to keep going. But the next part, "I would have it do my homework," is a complete idea. So we have part of a sentence that's not a whole idea, and then we have part of it that is a whole idea. So we're going to separate it with a comma instead of putting two periods there. If I could build my own robot, comma, I would make it do my homework, period. And so these examples have, opportunities for punctuation of, periods, question marks, commas. It might have you capitalize some of the words. I, for example, is in a lot of them that a lot of kids forget to capitalize. And there are just a couple instances of adding apostrophes in words too. So once we do that and we go through it, we go back, we read it the way that we punctuated it. It sounds so much nicer to our ears, and that really emphasizes that with the kids. Now, to see if this is making a difference, when they do their own writing, whether it's in a journal or then you're going to start writing a story, that's where you see if these have, taken root into their understanding. Are they using periods more appropriately or punctuation more appropriately? And then when you actually see that, you can have an assessment of like, okay, this is making a difference. They're getting it. If not, you're just going to keep on doing activities like this. So I hope this helps. I'm putting the link as the first comment on this video so that you can go there, grab it for free. And I hope it helps you guys.